everyone? It's your girl Shay here, and I'm back with another video for you guys. And as you guys can see, I'm gonna do another discussion, and this discussion is gonna be about, is anime mainstream? And the reason why I decided to choose this topic is because there's been a lot of topics before discussing whether or not anime will ever become mainstream, with a lot of people saying they want it to become mainstream and some others saying they don't want it to become mainstream. Well, for me, I'm talking about, is it now officially mainstream? And I kind of want to say yes and no. The reason why I say yes is because you're seeing a lot more studios taking the chance with coming out with live action anime movies. And of course, you have a lot of digital streaming services such as Netflix and of course Amazon producing their own anime, and also of course streaming tons of others that aren't being released via Funimation or Crunchyroll. So going in the whole sense of the whole live action anime, of course I gotta talk about Detective Pikachu because that's the most recent one coming out of Legendary Studios. So of course Legendary Studios decided to take on the whole live action anime of Pokemon, and I feel like a lot of people had mixed emotions about this. And when they came out with the trailer for Detective Pikachu, the internet literally exploded when we realized that Pikachu is going to be voiced by none other than Ryan Reynolds, who of course many of you guys know as playing Deadpool in the Marvel movies. Now, I feel like with getting a A-list star like Ryan Reynolds to voice a Pokemon, I feel like is literally amazing. And because of the fact that so many people seem so intrigued to watch this, I feel like anime has now become mainstream. But that doesn't hurt the fact that Pokemon itself is already a mainstream anime series, so I feel like there could be a little bit of a bias there. But when it comes to like digitally now mainstream, I gotta go with Netflix on this one. So Netflix, as many of you guys know, put a lot of money into acquiring basically anime onto its streaming services. And of course, we do know that the Bleach live action and the Death Note live action were both streaming on that service. And of course, I didn't notice that on their service website, or on their service app at least, a lot of these animes now have become trending. I do know when Bleach live action came out, Bleach, the regular anime of this original source material, was actually trending on Netflix. So that was actually pretty cool to see. Plus, as you know, Amazon is own streaming service, which was called Anime Strike, I believe. And it used to be a different subscription service. I was not a part of Amazon Prime, but now it's a part of Amazon Prime. Very confusing. I have a video about that also. But they also, of course, have gotten a lot of animes exclusive on there that you can't get on Crunchyroll and or on Funimation. So going back to the original question, yes, I do feel like anime has now become mainstream in those sense, because so many studios are trying to hop on the live action anime train, and so many studios are trying, or streaming services at least, are trying to get a hold of anime properties to stream on their site. And I feel like this is mostly because they realize that anime is, while it is a niche market, it's pretty a big market in a sense. As you know, with anime, fans will pretty much, if they want to watch a show, they will flock to that particular service. Also, of course, along with the whole like theater route, of course, we also have a lot of like regular anime movies coming to theaters. Of course, we have the Dragon Ball Z Broly movie coming out soon. So that is why I feel like anime is now becoming mainstream, because so many people are taking a chance, and there's so many other anime movies coming out in theaters, so many subscription services that are getting a hold of anime properties and are just streaming more anime in general. Because I mean, we all remember the days where trying to watch an anime online was like super difficult and super hard, and the only websites you could really find were the pirated ones to watch the anime that you want to watch. But now that we have these big name companies putting money into it, it is definitely something I'm glad to finally see happen. Now, the reason why I feel like anime is not yet mainstream, or not completely mainstream, is because you still, of course, have a lot of people that have no idea what anime is, or they feel it is still also always for kids, since, of course, we have Pokemon leading the whole mainstream anime like team, I guess you could say. Also, of course, the reason why I also feel like it isn't completely mainstream is because you don't see a lot of merchandise and stuff like that in regular stores, as opposed to like Right Stuff or anime conventions. But do I feel like anime will get even more mainstream? I do, if this Detective Pikachu movie is actually really, really good. I feel like I could see more studios trying to take on that route, and who knows, maybe there'll be a Digimon live action movie. I don't know. I'd be kind of interested to see it, to be completely honest with you. But what do you guys think? Comment down below. Let me know if you think that anime is now officially mainstream. I listed my reasons why and why I feel it's not. Obviously why I said why. Theaters and also of course subscription services. And the reason why I feel it's not is because still a lot of people don't know a whole lot about anime and so on and so forth. But I feel like there's more hope in the future that it might actually get to be more mainstream. Also, do you guys like the fact that anime is potentially becoming more mainstream, or do you want to still stay a little niche, dark, under-alley kind of entertainment? For me, I'm glad it's becoming more mainstream because I get tired of explaining to people why I like it, and I feel like more people should enjoy it and see what it's all about. But that is my video, you guys. Thanks again so much for checking it out. Like I mentioned, comment down below all your thoughts on this topic as well. I love reading your different comments as well. I usually try to respond also. And of course, I will leave in the description box below all links to all my social media handles, such as my Instagram, my Twitter, and my blog as well. So check those out when you can. And follow me on there if you like to see what goes on in my crazy brain of mine and the pictures that I post and all that other stuff. And of course, like always, you guys, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already and be a part of the Shay Taree gang. I don't know. There's not really a thing I call you guys that are subscribed to me. But like always, you guys, stay positive and be nerdy. All right, you guys.